All right, Wednesday, healthy recipe day. So I am going to try out a new recipe that I haven't tried before. This is Oreo cream cake bowl. So what you're going to need, and I have it all set up here, is 30 grams of flour or instant oatmeal. Obviously, I'm going with my instant oats, and I'll put all this in the comments and description. You need 30 grams of protein powder, vanilla. So some recipes back in the day used to call for unsweetened or vanilla. Always go with vanilla because I don't even think they make unsweetened anymore. 3 grams of baking powder, 100 milliliters of sparkling water. I know nothing about sparkling water, so this was kind of tricky to find and probably foolish of me to pick up this one, but I have it. 200 grams of Greek yogurt. I grabbed two of these 000 oinkos. Oikos is, I guess, how you say it. They're 150 grams each, so I'll have 50 grams and 150 grams. We'll make that work. 10 grams of unsweetened baking powder, or I'm sorry, cocoa powder. And it calls for 1 Oreo. I didn't want to buy a whole pack of Oreos, so I bought the minis, and it's about 4 of these equal a big one. So we'll get that rocking. So, step one, mix flour, oats, baking powder, and protein powder. Let me grab a bowl here. I'm going to weigh everything. I'm going to try and make this as perfect as possible because I want the best result. So some people could probably eyeball it. Some people could probably use dry measuring stuff. I am going to do this scientifically. So 30 grams of instant oats. It's kind of a lot. There's 24, 28, 29, and 30. 30 grams of protein powder. Each scoop is 31 grams, so it should be about a full scoop. Let's see how close this is. 1 scoop. 60. Perfect. Nailed it. Next up is baking powder. I'm just going to grab a spoon here. Do it nice and slow. Need to get 3 grams. I just bought this. I don't have a whole lot of baking ingredients. We don't. I enjoy baking. I feel like I'm pretty good at it, but we don't do it that often because it's outside of all of the diet restriction. Anybody ever mix up baking powder and baking soda in a recipe? I have, so I was very careful when I bought this. All right, 3 grams. That's 2. 3. Is it 3 or 10? 3 grams. So now, step one, mix flour, oats, baking powder, and protein powder. So we're going to mix all this up. Step two is to add my sparkling water to the dry mix. Oh, I put my measuring cup in the dishwasher. We're going to have to get creative there. All right, now I need to find something that measures in milliliters. Milliliters. Let's convert it. 200 milliliters ounces. 6.7 fluid ounces. might have to eyeball this. Sparkling water. About right. 200 milliliters sparkling water. Just says microwave. I'm going to give it a slight mix. Just to get that sparkling water mixed in there. I can't wait to edit this video later. Alright, microwave 2 minutes. Make the topping. Alright, so this is for the topping. Add yogurt and cocoa powder and mix together. Yogurt. On a spoon. I guess next time I could have bought some chocolate Greek yogurt. It says 150, but man, that's only 104. There's 140. $201. We'll go with that. I'm going to use that to mix it up. Cocoa powder, 10 grams. Grab a dry, fresh, clean spoon. Four. All right. So now this is for the topping. I'm going to mix all this, and it says to add an artificial sweetener if you like. So I'm going to throw some stevia in there. Ooh. I know I have a standing mixer. I could probably do this much more efficiently, but I'm already here. Everything's already covered up. Let's see how this came out. Whoa, that's interesting. I'm going to add some stevia now. We have it. There we go. just to make it extra sweet. All right, let's pour it over the top. Try and spread it out to an evenish layer. Interesting. All right, now it says to refrigerate it for 3 hours. So in the meantime, I'm going to do some math, figure out the macros, put the ingredients together. I'll put it all in the description below and come back in a little bit and tell you how it is. Later. Oh, but wait. We forgot. We forgot the Oreos. So again, recipe calls for 1. I'm going to go with 4 of these minis, and I'm going to crush them up. And I will give the rest of these Oreos to the children. Is this thing? Looking fantastic. All right. Cover 3 hours. Set a timer. And we're back. A little over 3 hours later. Based on the macros and the way this is coming out, I'm going to replace a whole meal with this. So hopefully I like it. So there it is. In normal fashion, I messed up the recipe a little bit. So watch how much sparkling water you put in there. So mine might be a little more on the liquidity side. But looks all right. There's a bite with everything in it. Very good. Usually when you have Greek yogurt things, the Greek yogurt, the Greek flavor, I'm not a huge fan of it. When that's super overpowering, I don't like the recipe. But so far, it's pretty darn good. I am going to eat this whole thing. So the macros comes out to 439 calories. It's like 47 grams of carbs, 48 grams of protein, and like 7 grams of fat. I'll have the exact numbers below. But yeah, I mean, it's not like an actual dessert. There's still like a missing sweetness there, but man, overall, it's very good. I'm going to walk away and finish the rest of this. Have a strong day.